Hey guys, what's going on? It's King Clutch here, and today guys, we're back on the NBA 2K21. I hope you guys are having a great day and everything is going well for you. Today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys how you can build Tyler Herro on NBA 2K21. Now guys, this is a great build. Tyler Herro, bro, props to him. He has been going completely crazy in these playoffs. Like, he's just been playing amazing. It's just great to see him, play well, especially how young he is. He's 20. He turns 21 in January. Like, he's just completely balling on people. He's playing amazing, and it's just weird to think that, like, he was, he's just playing out of his mind. He's playing like he's been there before, and he hasn't, and it's just great. But anyways, I don't know who's going to win that series. That whole Celtics Heat series has been amazing. But for this build, guys, I know Tyler Herro was originally listed as a shooting guard, but I'm going to make this build at a point guard just so we get more badges. It really just depends on the pie chart you pick. Some pie charts have more at shooting guard, some have more at point guard. But for this one, we're going to want to go with the point guard. I'll make him right-handed, jersey number 14, and handedness jersey number. That stuff doesn't really matter, but we're going to go ahead and go with this. I would think, pure shooting, Tyler Herro is a great shooter. Like, he can pretty much make a shot from just about anywhere. Shooting is definitely a thing he's good at. But really, like, the more I'm watching him play, he can also play make and create his own shot. So I'm going to go with the shooting and playmaking chart. Now, I could see the argument for this one right here, but to me, it's like, might as well go for this one and just get the Hall of Fame playmaking badges. I feel like they're helpful, so I'm going to go with the shooting and playmaking chart. You could definitely go with this one too, but I'm going to go with this one. Now, for the physical profile, I feel like pure speed's the obvious choice. That's really the only one I would go with, so I'm going to go with that. Now, for this potential, guys, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my close shot, my driving layup, my driving dunk, all of my shooting stats. That's a no-brainer. You can take your post fade down a few points to a 78 there. Then you're going to upgrade your pass accuracy and your ball handle, your perimeter D, your lateral quickness, steal. And then defensive rebound, it's going to give you 5 defensive badges. Now, what you can do is lower some of these if you want. I feel like what you can do is lower this post fade down a little bit. I feel like you're fine even with 23 shooting badges, so you can leave it like that and then throw these 18 on your standing dunk to give yourself 3 finishing badges. I feel like that's a good option. You can take these 2, put them here, or you can even throw them on post fade, do whatever you'd like with them. It doesn't really matter. I will just put these on block, I guess. It really doesn't matter where you put them. So that's going to give me 3 finishing badges, 23 shooting, 21 playmaking, and 5 defensive badges. I just prefer to have some finishing and defensive badges so we can at least do something there instead of just having 1. So I'm going to leave it like this. For the body shape, I would say Tyler Herro is probably solid or compact maybe. You could maybe, I'll just go with defined, but again, this really doesn't matter. You can pick whatever you want. Actually, I'll just go solid, but again, it doesn't matter. He is 6'5", so we're going to be making this build 6'5". Tyler Herro does weigh like 195 pounds. Now, really, I want to see if there's anything positive. Sometimes when you take this up, there isn't. So I'm just going to actually leave it in the middle. We'll leave it right at 200 pounds. It doesn't really matter. Tyler Herro's wingspan is actually 75 and a quarter inches. So that's actually even smaller than the minimum here. So really, if you want to get it as close to him, you're going to have to minimize his wingspan. And really, I thought his wingspan was bigger. But you could leave it in the middle. Otherwise, you can minimize it. I'm going to minimize it to get it as close to him as possible. So we're going to go with that. Now, you get shot creating, sharp takeover, and playmaking take. Now, really, Tyler Herro, he could probably have, I would say either spot up or shot creator. Either one would work. Obviously, if you're going more threes, you're going to want spot up shooter, but if you want to be able to shoot some running 2s and things, which he has hit, you could go shot creating. So I'm going to go shot creating just for that reason, but really, you could take either of these. I feel like it doesn't really matter. If you want to shoot more 3s, go with that, but if you want to be able to shoot off the dribble too, either one works. Actually, I'll just go sharp, but again, this doesn't matter. Pick whatever you prefer. Either one works. We'll go with that sharp takeover. And then for this build, guys, we are going to get a playmaking shot creator similar to Steph Curry, Kirk Hinrich, D'Angelo Russell. Now, I know it doesn't say Tyler Herro. We didn't make this build at a shooting guard, so it's not going to because he's not listed as a point guard anyways. But I feel like this is how he plays. Starting to transition his game, you can tell, he was brought into the league just to be like a shooter, but now he's actually dribbling the ball and making plays with the ball. So I'm going to go with this, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the badges I would throw on this Tyler Herro build. Go ahead and bump him up to a 99 overall. Now, for these 3 finishing badges, really, you can put these wherever you'd like. I would say Pro Touch could work. You could put them on Contact Finisher, but if you're not going to be doing contact dunks, why even do it? Then you could just use Acrobat and then Fancy Footwork or something, or even Slithery Finisher. There's really not a point to use Contact Finisher with this build because you're not trying to dunk on people. So you can do that if you want, but I would probably do something like this for these finishing badges. Now, for these actually defensive badges, I'm going to put Intimidator on silver, clamps on, you can put clamps on silver or gold, really. You can leave that on silver, throw this up to gold, or you could put this on pickpocket or pick dodger, or interceptor, really. You could do any of those. I'll just use interceptor, but again, you could do any of those 3 or higher up clamps or intimidator, but I'll leave it like that. Now, out here on bronze, so we can pass out animations. Tight handles on silver, unpluckable on silver. I'm going to put stop and go on silver, and then I'll put dimer on silver. Again, you could interchange these if you want. You could use floor general. If you need someone to have floor general on your team, you don't have that yet, you could definitely go with that. Otherwise, downhill could work too, but this is what I'm going to do for these playmaking badges. Now, when it comes to these shooting badges, range extender on Hall of Fame, we need that. Difficult shots, I'll throw up the silver. Catch and shoot, I'll put on silver corner. I'll put on silver dead. I'll throw up the gold. Hot zone hunter, I will put up the gold. I want to put flexible release. You can use this if you're having trouble with the meter and things this year. This is definitely usable. So I'll throw this up to silver. And then volume shooter, I'm actually going to put up the gold. Then with these last two spots, you can hire up any of these. You can throw green machine on here too. That's another good badge to use. If you don't want to use flexible release, you could throw green machine up higher. But this is what I'm going to do for these shooting badges on this Tyler Herro build, guys. Overall, this is a really good guard build that you can have, and it plays similar to how Tyler Herro would play, guys. But he's just been going crazy. Tell me who you guys think is going to be into the NBA playoffs and who is going to win it, what your predictions are, how many games you think it's going to go, all that kind of stuff with the remaining games here in the NBA. But anyways, guys, it's been King Clutch here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, and peace out, guys. Thanks.